It seems to me
figure it out later.
but we're gonna run into people, everyone shows up at 7:30.
No.
Okay, maybe I'm
The
not
agenda,
understanding.
It's on the
you
agenda.
put down on the agenda what time you
Yeah.
predict.
But the applicants have more of an estimated time that,
I mean,
I'm
this
actually not so much worried about the
particular,
applicants as I am about the people who come in to speak
Right.
for and against
Right.
something. I
Well,
mean, if you have a whole neighborhood who's
Right.
standing outside.
No,
before-
but if you say, we're gonna continue to a nominal time,
Right,
7:30,
and then
and
the-
then publish an agenda that
Right.
says, we estimate that this hearing will actually
Okay.
begin.
At 8:30 or
So
so what I would
something.
suggest is you say 8 o'clock. Because
Well,
the planning board starts at 7:30, we're gonna have some short business, you know, citizens discussion, whatever. So that gives a little bit of wiggle room.
sure. I think David's point was not the specific
Right,
time.
right, I
It was the
understand that.
concept.
I mean, for example, tonight's
Try
meeting,
that.
we had 2 cancellations as of yesterday and today. So that's obviously changes the schedule a bit.
Well, and more to the point to me is about our scheduling anything after 9:45, I think is not to be done. I just don't think we should be doing it.
The problem being is that the planning board's a very popular board right now, and we're getting, the next couple of meetings, there's anywhere from 4 to 6 applications per
Right,
meeting.
then here, this is a perfect example. We're supposed to continue this to December 3rd. What was the time slot you were looking at? 10:30?
Oh, for that?
Yeah.
No,
What's the latest on this particular meeting?
on December
the
3rd.
third.
On December 3rd.
On December 3rd, there's probably 3 hearings before.
And what time? So what time did we,
So,
before we talk about David?
so 7:45, 8:15, 8:45.
So it would be 9:15.
So 9:15 would be the final one, right? We would, because it's, I think whoever it was, Lisa Jacobs, who was in here saying it was just absolutely awful to be scheduled at 10:30 at night. I totally
It's true.
agree.
Well, the
And it's
alternative-
burning us out.
the alternative is that we would have to meet more frequently.
No, I think the alternative is that we stop with the seeing some of these applicants and hearings forever.
Right.
I think that they need to be limited, you know, that they need to listen to our consultants, and they get 3 times. If you haven't heard us by the 3rd time, you know, and the 3rd time you can't come in and comply with what we've requested,
You're out.
come back and see us in 6 months when
Why
we've thought
3?
about it.
Why 3? They get
Because-
they get the message when
Because
they
it's
meet
a
with the
baseball
consultant.
kind of thing.
They get the
3 strikes, you're out.
All right, well, let's count the first strike when they meet with the consultant.
That's pretty
I
good
mean,
too.
Okay.
the consultants and I generally meet twice with an applicant,
Mhm.
That's
sometimes
2
more.
strikes.
Yeah.
And so first is kind of an overview of what they have,
Mhm.
and then the second is, the second is we wanna see it in a format that makes sense.
Mhm. Right, but we keep seeing people time and time and time again.
Right.
These are not new applications.
Right.
There's no reason
Right.
to
I would
be
agree
seeing
with you.
this
I
at
would agree
10:30
with
or
you.
quarter of 11 at night, or getting home at midnight, you know? I mean, these guys work,
Right.
you poor things. So sorry for you. Anyway,
Thank you.
I'm the only one who's a lady of leisure. Anyway, so, okay, I've had my rant. What were you saying?
Maybe try one thing at a time, Sue.
I like to go at it.
I know. What about,
Oh, I like both of them.
why don't we try David's idea
Okay.
and see how that works?
Okay,
If you think it's, it meets the standard.
okay, we'll say 8 PM, and then we'll say see agenda.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
That's
try
good,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So we're gonna continue until 8 o'clock on what date?
on December 3rd.
All right, so could somebody move that we continue to 8 o'clock on December 3rd?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. We have a couple of minutes. Do we want to, actually,